Hey there, it's an Undead Dwarf, and today I'm going to be doing a deck tech on the Atog Standard deck I posted about a couple of days ago. So, as you can see, here's the whole deck list. We have 2 Foreboding Ruins, we have, I do believe it's 8 mountains? Yes, 8 mountains, 3 smoldering marshes, and 4 swamps. The reason why we have 17 lands is because we actually have a very low curve. We're actually topping out at 3 here, because this is never going to cost you 5. Unless for some miraculous reason your opponent is going to kill every single ornithopter and bonesaw you have, every single implement of combustion, and every key to the city and servo schematic you'll ever have. I mean, if that happens, then you might as well give the game up because you have no chance. But until that happens, this is what we're playing with. So we have 4 bonesaws, 0 equipment, +1/+0, equipped for 1. 4 ornithopters, 0/2 for 0, flying. The reason why I have both of these is A, to feel the win condition of Intruder and or Reckless Fire Reaver, and also because this thing will cost less due to improvise. But also, Ornithopter and Bonesaw on turn 1, you can equip it, then normally next turn, swing in for 1, maybe get 3 damage in with the Ornithopter before you actually start doing real damage. Another turn 1 play we have is Inventor's Apprentice. That can also be active turn 1 just because of Bonesaw and Ornithopters. It's +1/+1 as long as you control any artifact, so yeah, it seems pretty good. We also have 4 copies of Shock. 1 mana, deal 2 damage. Nothing else to really say for that. And it's target creature and or player, so well, not and, but or player. We also have 4 Implement of Combustion. So 1 mana artifact, you can pay red, don't really have to sacrifice it, deal 1 damage to target player, but no matter how it's put into a graveyard from the battlefield, you get to draw a card. So if you want to say, oh, I don't know, sacrifice this to Ravenous Intruder, to give that +2/+2, you get to draw a card. If you're going to do that in your main phase, you might draw an Ornithopter, you might draw a Bonesaw, might draw a Kill Spell. You never know. We also have 3 copies of Reckless Fire Reavers. It's a 2 mana 1/3. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, deals 1 damage to each opponent. Now, it's obviously not going to matter for multiple opponents because we're playing standard with it, but I mean, that's also pretty good in 2-headed giant if you're ever going to do that. I mean, that could be a thing. We have 3 copies of Key to the City. It's one of the many ways of getting these Ravenous Intruders unblockable and winning the game. Also, it turns into a nice engine with improvise and everything. Where for 2 mana, you get to draw an extra card every turn whenever this comes untapped. So, discard a land, draw 2 cards, maybe another land, who knows. We have 4 copies of Servo Schematic, which I think might actually be one of the best sleeper cards of this deck. Doesn't sound good when you first read it, but I mean, with Ravenous Intruder, Sly Requisitioner, I can never say this thing's name. Anyways, you know what I mean. Enter the battlefield, you get 1/1 servo, that's fine. And when it leaves the battlefield and goes to the graveyard, you just create 1/1 servo. And for 2 mana, that's actually pretty good, getting 2 dudes. And in the case of Intruder, getting +6/+6. Then we also have 3 copies of Pianolaire. So she enters the battlefield, get a Thopter. She can give an artifact creature +1/+0 fire breathing for 2 mana, or sacrifice an artifact, and attack creature can't block. So I mean that's pretty good. 3 copies of Unlicensed Disintegration. You can destroy a target creature with it, and if you have an artifact at all, it deals 3 damage. So more burn, faster games. And as I said before, we should have several artifacts. I do believe I counted 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We can theoretically have 22 artifacts total. If we want to, I don't know why she did that, but yeah. If we want to, play out all of our Pias, we have 22 artifacts. Sorry about that. I'm still a little bit sick right now. So yeah, 4 slightly requisitioners and provides so it costs less for each artifact we want to tap. And whenever a non-token artifact we control goes into the graveyard, we get to create a 1/1 dude. So yeah, we can do fun stuff. Obviously, intruder, requisitioner, key to the city, and 2 or 3 servos or whatever, we can win the game. I think I can before just doing testing. And I think you only need like 3 artifacts. If one of those is a schematic, then you definitely have lethal. Going to the sideboard, it was very awkward to make, I'm not gonna lie. So I tried to think of things that would matter, and of course, 4 turns dress to steal something out of the opponent's hand, 2 losses legacies to name whatever problem cards, like for example the Black Expertise, Radiant Flames, just really board wipes and spot removal if you want, or if you're really scared, just name like Ulamog. Then we have 3 Destructive Tampers. You can destroy an artifact with sorcery speed, or creature that flying can't block. I know the token deck is going to be a big thing. I kind of knew that beforehand when I was making this. So I decided, well, I might as well have some defense against it. So we have 3 Tampers, 2 Magnetic Chasms, same idea, just can't, creature that flying can't block. We also have 2 tiers of Valakut. Just in the off chance Flyers becomes a huge thing, this can't be countered. So Spellcallers are dead, everything like that. We also have 2 Hope of Gurper. I'm gonna call it Gurper because that sounds adorable. It's a 1/1 flying legendary Thopter, which is funny all on its own. But you can sacrifice it until your next turn if a player was dealt combat damage by the Hope. They can cast strong creature spells. So I imagine for like the control decks and such, that might be good. Not sure if that should be a 4 of, not sure if it should be a 0 of, I don't know. Thought the card was neat and want to try it out. Anyways, I hope you understand the deck some. I mean, it's not really that difficult of a deck. You literally just play with your artifacts. You play with an intruder, play with key to the city, and you just try to win. Anyways, yeah. This is Ender Dwarf. Later.